Right, here it is, everybody. This is the final video of Wednesday. I think I've posted 5 videos today, and this one is absolutely the final one. Any updates to some of the things that we've covered in the last several hours is going to be updated tomorrow, but lots to go over. And in particular, right, we've just had this in. So there's going to be some changes reverting for Hood. So yeah, reverting Hood to original abilities. Now, let's read through this and see what's going down. When we released these changes to Hood, we were expecting to give him a wider use case that we thought our players would appreciate. We missed the mark on that one. Hood had a small but dedicated fan base of fans that liked him the way he was and relied on him for specific pieces of utility. Further, Hood's update was released with some bugs that may have affected the way that players perceived his new update. These bugs affected regeneration and his ability to reload bullets, which we did cover today in Marvel Contest of Champions news. But yeah, I am a little bit kind of like, the regeneration side of things. I love that. I thought that was really cool. And as well, the reload bullets element, which either kind of interacted or didn't interact with the way that nullification worked and staggering worked in that whole scenario. Because I think it was a case that even if you didn't stagger, you were reloading bullets faster. Effective immediately, Hood will be reverted to his original ability set. This may take take a little while to take effect in games, so please give it an hour or two, which I'm still confused about this. Like, as I said, like, not confused because I know what's happening, but confused in the sense of like, I like the changes, but then if it's changes without the elements of build with stagger, bullet build, and the regeneration, then whatever. However, though, and I am glad I didn't rank up the champion because I feel like. Effective immediately, Hood will be reverted back to the original set. So I'm kind of sad about that. At a later date, currently unknown, we will reintroduce his buff with Fate Seal re-added to his kit with adjusted tuning and bugs fixed. This will allow us to confidently retune him and give our summoners the abilities that they want without committing to changes and bug fixes that could result in unknown tuning issues and knock-ons, which, I get. I'm just a bit kind of like, regeneration side of things, I'm a bit kind of sad about. All summoners that ranked up Hood between the announcement of his buff on Friday, February 26th, and when the reversion took place will receive rank down tickets for their 5 and 6 star Hoods. We do not currently have a timeline for those. Will be issued, but we hope to get them as soon as possible. So rank down tickets. Do you know what? I think rank down tickets, was it December 2019? Was it 2019? Maybe it was a little bit later, like January onwards. It was the last time rank down tickets were kind of like put into the game, were for the Namor Colobsidian buffs, nerfs, rebalancing, balancing, because I can't call it a nerf, it was a balance, even though it wasn't nerf. But look, the fact is, it's good that people will be able to kind of get that option to like take them down. And that's the thing. I'm now. I've got to be honest. I'm at a point of just confusion all around my my Hood, and I think now it's just the case because now I say, I feel like Magic, because I feel like we kind of gone into like a limbo effect, because I don't know where to kind of like lie with my decisions to rank up this champion, and I think that's the thing. We're gonna have to wait further. We'll have to wait until the new iteration of buff kit is put in to get a real idea if it's worth doing anything with this champ, especially if it's been overly bugged. It's kind of like was made, and again, like, just to follow this kind of like process. It's like the champion was nerfed / buffed. It then felt that it was kicking out more than it should be. That then later had to be nerfed because it had a bug, and then it's going to be buffed back. But we don't know what's going on. It's a really weird sense of feeling in purgatory, limbo, whatever you want to describe it. We're kind of at a point of just waiting now for what could be the next thing. Furthermore, we want to take a moment to assure you that moving forward, we do not want to make changes this significant to a champion's kit in a moderate or value update in the future. So I guess that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people were surprised at a lot of the ways that Angela had been interacting with different types of content. and the way that, say, that was a nice surprise, but it wasn't fundamentally a huge kit change. Like, could they have introduced something when it comes to like the hex interaction and ramping up the damage by that, similar to what they've done in this? Kind of, yeah. And like, rather than kind of removing key elements to the kit, but also kind of buffing not unnecessary ones, but kind of like where they thought necessary. While it may happen rarely, we want to save those kinds of changes for overhauls where champions receive a brand new kit, which I rate. I do. I'm looking forward to like next month's one, and I really hope there's going to be Black Panther and Miles Morales. We know that some of us are excited about buffs, and that's the way it should be. We're going to work to ensure we keep it that way, and that anytime we announce a buff, you'll be excited about it. And I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Of just kind of going, this needs to be focused on champions that maybe players don't look. I know Kabam will check their stats and stuff, but at the same time, they've got to check the stats on like key champions that not non-key champions that aren't really used that much. Like Juggernaut, for example. Juggernaut would be a great champion to choose because nobody is interested in the particular kit with this champion. I'd say that you really got, it's difficult to find somebody who just goes, yeah, I use that on a regular basis to take on this content. The same way that you could say the same thing for a lot of old science-based champions, especially some of the ones at 6-star. I mean, you know, you got Electro, you got Abomination, you've got Rhino. I mean, God's sake, look at the state of Rhino, especially with some of the abilities. I'm not saying he's ridiculously bad, but he's definitely one of those champions that falls into that category of more needs to be done with that particular champion. Don't even get me started on Sentry. But yeah, I guess that's good news in any case about Hood, and as well reverting back to the original abilities, which would be really good for a lot of players that utilize Hood for various different content. I like the changes, but I think I like the fact that there are high regen and as well the extent of building those bullets, which apparently were indeed broken. So yeah, that's been the update there, and this has been the final video of Wednesday. I've got lots to do tomorrow, lots of content to post. Got brand new internet coming into the house, which is going to be fun. But apart from that, lots of things to put out, and see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Check out some other content located there, and bye-bye for now.